because anxiety does two things. It robs you in two places. It robs you of the future because you're constantly worrying about an outcome that's most likely not going to come to pass. And then it also robs you of the present because you aren't creative in that moment. You aren't at peace in that moment. You aren't remaining grounded in that moment. There's no gratitude because we're just overly obsessed with something that may never happen. I want you to think for a minute though. Think about a difficult moment that you went through. This is like a practice that I typically put myself through to cause a reframe in my situation. Think of a situation in the past, whether it was 6 months ago, 1 year, 10 years ago, and think about all the different things that you thought would have happened, but never actually happened. Things that you thought would have killed you, things that you thought would have ended your life, things that you thought would have put you in the worst situation that you ever have been. You had that thought? Okay, good. Now think about where you are right now. Check your pulse. Are you breathing? Yes. Like, do you have a heartbeat? Yes. Are you alive watching this video right now in 2025, whether it's from your car, from your office, from your room, wherever you're watching it right now? The answer is going to be yes. And so I'm taken to a verse that I often go to whenever I've gone through a tough time or whenever I am going through a tough time. And that's this. It's Matthew 6:34, where Jesus talks directly about this thing called anxiety. And he says, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself, for tomorrow has its own set of troubles. I always turn to this verse and I like to pair this verse with where the Bible also says that each day that comes, God's going to give you renewed strengths and renewed mercies. Because now we go from what if this happens to even if this happens, like God is still on my side. Even if this happens, God hasn't forgotten about me. Even if this happens, God is going to give me new strengths. But here's the thing about that. You're not going to use tomorrow's strengths for today's battle. Today's strengths are enough for today's battles. Because again, you're robbing yourself from what God wants to do in you right now, in this very moment, today, whether you're watching this on a Tuesday, whether you're watching this on a Thursday, whether you're watching this on a Sunday, whether you're watching this on a Monday, whatever day it is, let tomorrow worry about tomorrow. Because if there's one thing that's promised, it isn't our tough times going to come. It isn't our tough times going to just completely collapse. Am I going to lose everything? No. It's, am I going to have God's strength and God's mercy? And the answer is yes. So when you shift from what if to even if, you're able to go through anxiety knowing who's actually in control versus letting anxiety have control over you.